Hello everyone, it's Pro Trainer 7 here today, and it's about time I did a review on this channel. So, as in my first review, I'm going to be reviewing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Right, so let's crack on. Let's just say, first off, this has got to be a Game of the Year contender for me. I've absolutely loved playing this game. It's absolutely awesome, but I'll explain why. Shredder's Revenge is inspired by the Turtles games from the 90s, the classic beat 'em ups that are in the style of Streets of Rage and other games much like it. This game has clearly taken influence from the classic Turtles games such as Hyperstone Heist and Turtles in Time, which in their day were absolutely fantastic titles, and to be honest, I really enjoyed these games, even to this day, because they recently released the compilation, the Cowabunga collection, on the Nintendo Switch, PS5, PS4 and Xbox systems, and I must honestly say it is brilliant. But anyway, back to the review of this game that I'm currently doing. So Shredder's Revenge has been taken from all the good things about them games and put into this new one, but also it has a lot of quality of life improvements, such as refined controls, more responsive, button pressing and stuff like that. One of the things I do actually enjoy is that you can actually move a lot more fluid as well, such as you can do backflips and dodge out the way, which you couldn't do in previous Turtles games properly. I had trouble with it anyway. One thing is, it is a lot smoother in this title. But also, you don't only play Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael and Donatello, but you can also play as April O'Neil, which is different, it's brilliant, and Master Splinter. But you also unlock Casey Jones when you do the campaign, and it just switches everything up a lot better. But what also I like about this game is you've got the voice actors from the classic series. Apart from James Avery, is no longer with us, unfortunately. But you've got, the original voice cast in this game, which, plays, it's a nice, lovely little Easter egg or little callback to the old days when it was popular. So let's talk about the controls in more depth. One thing I love about this is that you get a tutorial on how to play this game and how to use its many, many, many styles of play. Obviously, it's going to be, a 2D beat 'em up, but it's a lot more complex with that. For example, like I said before, you get the dodge system, but they also have a special move, whereas you press X on the Switch controller, or Y on the Xbox controller, or triangle on the PS4 or 5 controller. They do their own special move. And you can also level up your character as you progress through the game. My favourite is Leonardo. I love Leonardo, he's awesome. But when it comes into its own, this game really properly, is when you have a multiplayer campaign on it, where you team up with a mate or something, or one of your siblings or whatever, and you go through the campaign mode together, and it adds a much more better experience for you, because you can look out for your teammates. One of the nice additions, what I like about this one, is whenever your teammate falls, you can revive them, or they can do the same for you, which I find is a nice little addition to these games, especially for this Turtles, Shredder's Revenge one. It's absolutely outstanding what they've done with it, and every character has their own little stats, should we say, as well, such as Leonardo, who I like using. He's more balanced in terms of speed, power, stuff like that, and reach and stuff. Whereas Donatello is long reaching, and Raphael is more concentrated on power, and Michelangelo's concentrated on speed, things like that. And it makes the game a lot more understandable with whoever you're playing with if you're playing on 2-player. One of the other things as well as you play this game is the enemies that you come across, and they're all from the classic 90s, well, late 80s, early 90s TV show, where you get the likes of Leatherhead, obviously Shredder's in it, you get Krang as well, and you get the Rat King, classic villains like that. And I think it's a nice homage, nice nod to the fans. But one thing I can say about this game is its replayability. When did it come out? It came out a few months ago, back in June, and I'm still playing it now, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. It is a really decent game. It's short. That's one of the few things that has not got it. That's one of its shortcomings. It's short. And you don't exactly get up quick if you've been hit hard enough. A few of the enemies can get a bit irritating, especially these little disc things. I forgot the names because I've not watched the TV programme in years. But it's harder to hit. They disappear and then they reappear, and it's hard to hit them. Little things like that. But it could be me. I've not played beat 'em ups for years properly. But the long and short of it is, this game is awesome. If you're a Turtles fan and you've not played it yet, play it. It's out now on all systems, and if you've subscribed to Game Pass, it's free on there. Well, technically you're already paying for it anyway, but you can download it straight away. And you can have hours of fun with it, especially if you've got mates around. It is absolutely brilliant, this game. Game of the Year contender for me. Right, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.